of length, mass, volume. And now we start talking more specifically about length and area. That's what we're going to be focusing on for the next couple days. So there are some formulas, and I think you probably have learned them in the past, although a lot of people have forgotten them. The formula to calculate the area of a rectangle.
We did this yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah, we did that.
Oh, all three of those? Okay.
Yeah,
So, hold on. Length times width is the area of a rectangle. Area of a circle is pi r squared. Circumference of a circle is pi times the diameter of that circle. So when we solve problems in this unit or throughout this, this year, we'll ask you to solve problems of area, of volume, of density, of force, mass, acceleration, mechanical advantage. Whenever we use formulas to calculate something, we're going to follow a set of steps. Did I talk about this yesterday? Okay, so the steps I want you to use always, first you're going to write out the formula that you're using in your calculation. Then you're going to write the formula again, but this time you substitute in the actual measurements for the symbols. Then you use your calculator. You don't need to show your work in terms of like long division or multiplication. When we say show your work, I mean follow these steps. So you can do it on your calculator. And then you write your answer, always being sure to include an appropriate unit. And this is something people often forget. In the lab that we're going to be starting today and working on tomorrow, you're going to be measuring a bunch of things, calculating a bunch of things. And often people forget to add units, and they lose points for that. So we have to be careful about that. Michael?
For the area of the circle, it's pi times like the radius squared.
Yes.
Remember yesterday when I was like talking about that same thing?
Yes.
Yeah. It was, wait, can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead. Say you're saying.
Okay, so the circumference and then the area is chili, pies, and delicious. So circumference equals
Okay.
5 times diameter, apple pie is 2, the area equals pi times.
Oh, okay. I like that. Cherries are delicious. Cherry pie is delicious.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Other
Apple pies are too. Okay. All right. Let's look at some very simple examples.
Wait, is this math?
So, area of a rectangle. First, we write the formula. Area equals length times width. Second, we substitute in the appropriate measurements. 6 centimeters and 2 centimeters. Last two steps, we calculate the answer, which obviously is 12. 12 what? 12 veggie burgers?
Centimeters.
No.
Oh, centimeters.
Lucas?
12 square centimeters.
12 centimeters squared, yes. What we do to numbers, we do to units. Since we're multiplying 6 times 2, we also multiply centimeters times centimeters, giving us a unit of centimeters squared. Same thing for this square. Area equals length times width. Area equals 5 centimeters times 5 centimeters. Answer equals 25 centimeters squared. Here I have a circle. Raise your hand if you can tell me the formula for the area of a circle. Sophia? No. Caitlin? No. Allison? Pi times radius squared.
Are those like 2 T's? Like
No. Depends on what font you're using, what the pi shows up as.
but that's pi?
Yeah, that's pi.
Okay.
Pi r squared. Substitute our pi. What do we put? Yeah, I would say at minimum 3.14. If you press the pi button on your calculator, it will give you more digits of pi. You get a slightly different answer, but it will be close enough to be correct. what do we call pi? When does it ever repeat?
No.
Does it ever stop?
No.
No.
It's not, that makes it
Like
Yes.
I have a little trick.
What?
To how to remember 3.14. So if you take the word pi, you put it in here, it kind of looks like
Okay.
the E looks like a 3 and then.
Interesting. You know, people have competitions to see how many digits of pi they can memorize.
Yeah.
All
right, anyway.
I know.
So we substitute our numbers in. You're bringing your calculators now, right? Because we're going to need them throughout this unit.
Mine is in.
Raise your hand after you calculate this answer. Raise your hand after you calculate. Done, Michael?
7.85 or just
No, sorry.
that's what it said.
Next person that calculates it, put your hand up. Have it, Ian?
I accidentally put it in my map.
All right. Anyway, Sophia.
15.7 centimeters squared.
Yes. Is that what you said?
She said 15.
No.
No.
Got it?
Wait, what?
19.65 centimeters squared. So those of you that said 6 something, or you didn't square it. So it's 2.5 squared. Let me, here, you have your, those of you that have your calculator, I want you to do two things. Type this, 2.5. Do you use the squared button, or do you just do times 2.5? Some people have a squared button.
Mom,
So 2.5 times 2.5, hold on.
wait, is this the square?
It says x to the 2? Yep. Times 3.14 equals.
Oh, I forgot to press
What do you get? All right, you got that. So now I want you to do it a different way. Okay? Do 3.14 times 2.5, and now hit the square button.
Wait, which one's the square button?
X to the 2. What do you get? Got the same? Some calculators, you will not put the same.
What?
Wait, what did you put in? But it's the commutative property.
No, but if people, sometimes, some calculators, first they will do 3.14 times 2.15, and then square that value, which is incorrect. But anyway, all right.
Oh, you want me to bring a scientific calculator?
Doesn't matter. Circumference of this circle. Circumference equals pi d. What's the diameter? 5. What do we get for an answer? Lucas, I see that your hand is up. I may not be calling on you for a reason. Somebody else. What do I get for an answer? Allison? Scoops of hummus?
Centimeters squared.
No. Not centimeter square. What are the units of circumference? That
15.7 centimeters.
it's just centimeters because it's just a length.
Oh, I got
Did we multiply centimeters times any other centimeters?
No.
No, it stays centimeters. All right.